Dude, you laughed at a pedo joke about Dream molesting your children. Falsely accusing me of trying to get you removed from your program is wild. The worst thing I did to wolybugzz is a fat insult, and that's true. That's the worst thing I did to her. And you know, like, look, like a thumb, and the eyeliner looks like cousins. You got the sausage fingies too. If like 2 of the links that you promote that say like add me on here, look at this, look at this, look at this. If people can find you on there, you just have the poorest internet OPSEC that I've ever seen in my life. Dude, all you need to do is not bring the kids into it. There's something like I want to address. Like you can see in my bookmarks, there's some things that I want to address, and there's been an interesting update on it since I have like a straw page. Like let me send the link to my straw page on here. Like if you want to ask me any questions or send me anything, do it through my straw page. It's basically like a cooler Curious Cat. However, a few days ago, I was accused of DDoSing some person. And I think I need to start from the very start, because I feel like this would be a very good lesson on what not to do when it comes to internet safety. So, around like the height of the Dream versus Tommy Innit drama, there was this person called wolybugzz, and she tweeted out, "Hey, @Dream was taken. I'm a student intern studying to be a teacher who actively works with 6th graders, and my students are 11 to 12-year-olds. Today, we talked about good sources to use in writing argumentative essays, and one of them pointed out how evidence and should be something that is publicly available and public knowledge that can be publicly proven. The fact that an 11-year-old can understand this and a 25-year-old couldn't baffles me." And this is like a dumb tweet. 1.2 million views. 76k likes. And like for context, Tommy Innit's video had no proof, nothing, no evidence whatsoever. Like, let's see. Tommy Innit Dream.
Dream has called you a...
Look. It's just him yapping. The entire video is him yapping and then promoting his book and tour. So, first off, it's really dumb and stupid. But where's the response? I hate Adam McIntyre. Well, we don't. He took it down. But Dream, like he had evidence at least. Was it good evidence? Some of it was, at least for the whole Brighton group calling him a pedo. But everything else, like especially about the merch thing, it was baffling. I believe that Dream should have focused on, hey, these people are lying about me. Like, you can hate me for all the other reasons, but just don't lie about me. Like, and all I needed to do was that. It's like, hey, I understand why people don't like me. I've acted in ways that are like, I've acted really egotistical when I was like really popular, and there's like and you cannot like my merch because it's simplistic, but hey, I have a simplistic design, so my merch is also going to be simplistic. Like that, and just focus on how Tommy Innit was claiming harassment and also making the pedo jokes. That's it. That's all he needed to do, but he fucked it up. And this isn't like my first tweet, but we'll get to it. So I said, hold those same standards for Tommy, whose video has no evidence whatsoever. And I said, also, for fuck's sake, do not link your personal shit on Stan Twitter. Female facepalm, you're making it easy for people to dox you / remove you from your job. You want to know like why I said that? Because I was like looking at her profile because I was curious, right? She has like a beacons thing, which is basically like a link tree. So you see, you have links to her Instagram, Twitter, Discord, Spotify, email, Blue Sky, Finch. What is a finch? Isn't that a bird? Isn't a finch a bird? And then you have her on AirPods? Is that like a music store? Oh no, it's like a Spotify thing? Wow, this is like really, really slow. Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Go. Oh my god. This is... Damn. There's a lot of processing going on in this website. Metopia, Fortnite, and then she has like her friend code too. And like, if it was just this, like, okay, that's like your right to have. But here's the thing: if this page can actually wait, let me just refresh this page because it has been lagging as well. She has like her pronouns page. So I click on it because, you know, like, I'm curious. This person is 17 years old, so they're a minor, but that doesn't... Even if you are a minor, that doesn't, like, excuse being dumb. You know, like, being dumb on a social platform, people have the right to respond to you unless you're like a private account. So, we have a list of names. She likes to be calling Wooly. Wooly's her alias, I think. Elizabeth. That's already you already know that's her real name. Sunny Bees, wolybugzz. But it's like only for close Lizzie Liz. So right here, this took 2 clicks. 2 clicks, click on her profile, and then click on this one. No, 3 clicks technically, but basta. It did not take me that long to find out her actual name because she's posting her actual name. And then you have like other things like, oh, don't call me Anvil Cat, Ghostper, Arisu. Do not call me this ever. Like, why are you telling people not to call you this? I don't know. They, them, she, her, other links I don't care about. We have unlabeled Demigirl. Oh my god. Words don't mean anything anymore. Like, if you're unlabeled, that means you're questioning, and that's fine. But unlabeled is not asexuality. And then here's her do not interact if you're a Dream Team supporter fans. Wilbur Sutter Lovejoy supporter. Leak Twitter, so that's basically like those people who dox and talk about the personal lives of Minecraft creators. They're kind of weird. Poppy Twitter, I think that's like the ones that sexualize the minors. NSFW Twitter, toxic K-pop fans, anyone 12 or under, weirdos and creeps. Like, this one's reasonable, but your triggers. Why do you have your triggers here? You have like the N-word, the use of the N-word in general, racist jokes, hair picking. You don't like it when people like pluck out their beard or something, their mustache. Jokes about abuse topics. So like my personal opinion is that I can understand the nihilist. I don't understand like listing down your triggers, because if people hate you and they want to bully you, they're gonna use this. You're gonna get brigaded with this if people don't like you. And you also have their time zone too, which, look, I don't think a lot of people know this, but with time zones you can narrow it down, because certain time zones like only fall under like a specific location, and if you know like their general location, it's not that hard to narrow down. And people also have the Instagram. Well, like people have. She had her Instagram linked, but luckily she did not keep it up, because I don't know why you would link a personal Instagram on your stan Twitter. That seems like a horrible idea. But like, I did a bit of shits and giggles. Wait, no, wrong one. Because in this tweet, I saw her. I looked at her blue sky page, and I just wanted to poke fun, because this person seems like so insufferable, and you'll know why in a bit. But I poked fun. I said, "IRL Terra, girl, you Terra-sized," because that's what she had there. And you know, like, look, like a thumb, and the eyeliner looks like cousins. You got the sausage fingies too. So like, yeah, that was like the extent of my interaction from what I remember. And then you have people like gassing her up. Oh, every cafe is here. At least Dream provided evidence. Tommy showed nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then here's the tweet. Dream would want your job purely for the 6th graders, I fear. And now this got people angry. I think she deleted her reply to it, but she laughed at it. Now this person says, y'all don't see a problem with this? She replied to Scrimblow's tweet with, I'm pissing myself, keyboard smash. So people were starting to say, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. You're a teacher, right? Why would you laugh at this? But though, it's a dumb joke. I don't get getting mad at her for laughing at this. Like, why? She's not the one who made the joke. So this is just people being sensitive. And then, though this one, I think this one is like, yeah, this one's the original tweet. So she says, Twitter is not a real place. I swear to God, all of you are paid actors. I can't. And then this person says, bitch has access to kids. Next gen is fucked. Yeah. Yeah, like thought they're a grown adult from the way they speak, but no. Wait, laughing my ass off. Actively works with kids and they're 17. Yeah, sure. There's actually courses in high school for this. And then this person says, yeah, except you do like nothing. You sit around watching someone actually qualified work. And I don't understand. Why would you reply to this? You could have left it there. But she got so offended that this person said this, how many? Though, to be fair, they also have 1,000 followers. She says, just so you know, I have helped students scribe for their tests, worked one-on-one with students with their assignments, and led sensory breaks. I've built personal relationships with my students and helped them work through struggles. And what have you done? It's just like, dude, you don't need to justify yourself to these people. You could have just moved on. And then this person says, I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't laughed at the joke about the kids in my care behind. Hurt. You're a disgusting excuse of a person, and it's incredibly worrying that you as the person you are have built personal relationships with children. Now, I don't know, do they have like... Let's see the post engagements. No post engagements. No quotes. Damn, okay. And then this person doesn't like her. And they say, this bitch is insane. It's worrying that she's allowed around kids. And this person says, just saw the pedo jokes, facepalm. And we click down. Told her it's a worrying, she's building personal relationship with kids and she blocked me. And then used the kid to defend herself. And No, I don't know this context though. So this other person, Rose, says, it's crazy how they act like that when you point out the casual pedo jokes. Like, the way they normalize it is worrying. Oh, okay, so they're just mentioning the tweet above. And then this person says, them trying to act like they have some kind of high ground because she lent a sensory blanket to a child? Girl, what are you even on about? Yeah, that's true. It's like, dude, if you want to help kids, just help kids. You don't need to boast about it. You don't need to flaunt like it's some sort of badge on Twitter. Like, it's good that you're helping special needs children. Like, I know special needs teachers. What they do is really good, especially for children that are struggling. That it's a respectable job, but don't act insufferable about it. And then Rose says, I don't even know what to say at this point. People on Twitter are weird. And Rocky says, the fact they're acting borderline insane, like asylum qualification level insane, over some Minecraft losers pissing contest. And then Rose says, that's why I've been thinking for the last 3 days. Is it even that deep? And the conversation ends with, I was having fun reading all their shit-ass takes over this, but it stopped being funny when I realized they're actually not kept in an institution. Now, was there someone else replying? Okay, it's just there. So this happened like almost 2 months ago at this point. And, you know, people moved on from it. Well, she responded before people moved on. Same day, January 18. And she said, hey, just want to point out, joking about something is very different than agreeing with it. I do not condone pedophilia and would never... Well, I can't check the original tweet. I do not condone pedophilia and would never wish that upon the kids I work with. Now, excuse me as I share text between me and one of my fellow students in the same program as me. Oh my god, ... People are slow, like blurred name here, would laugh. Be so for real. For real, joking about the situation is very different from agreeing with it. I'm genuinely baffled at people and how they're so loud and so wrong. Like, just... Dude, all you need to do was not bring the kids into it. And, whew, look at that ratio. 14 tweets. And she got ratioed with, why the fuck do you think pedophile jokes are funny? I don't get it. Look, pedo jokes can be funny. They can be. That's just edgy humor. Is there any... No replies? So I'm curious, like, what are the quotes? Let's start at the very bottom. Whew. Now that's a lot of quote retweets. Holy shit, 60 likes. And this person says, me personally, when I think about someone preying on children, my stomach hurts, but maybe I'm just more rooted in real life where child predation is never funny in any context. Cool that you have other teenagers co-signing you, I guess. That doesn't make it any better, though. Someone made a joke saying that Dream would like to abuse your students and you laughed. Does that not display a severe lack of severity given to the crime you claim to hate so much? Maybe take things a little more seriously if you're gonna make a career in working with kids. And like, I feel like, well, I disagree with it being like so bad, but like they're acting like she did something like crazy. It was just like a joke because Dream has had grooming allegations that were disproven, but Tommy and its fan base like still likes to believe it, even though it was proven false. Okay, there's no quote there. I thought she would reply to this. But yeah, if you're gonna say that you're a teacher, you have there's like an expectation on how you should act, right? You can't act like this edgy on social media if you're a teacher and you have like your shit linked. Because I remember part of the reason why I made my tweet telling her to remove your personal stuff is because I saw a hashtag, and when I clicked on it, it led me to her teaching program. And she also had like her city in her Instagram bio. So, well, you got the first name, you got the teaching program, you got the place where she's from, and there's more to that Instagram. There's more to it, but we'll get to it later. And then this Dream Stan says, "This is just showing that both of you shouldn't be working with children, freak." Another person says, "I hope your future employers find this. The fact that you're trying to justify it instead of just saying, yeah, actually that was weird of me, is insane." Someone said, "You're a 17-year-old in high school getting hyped up by other 17-year-olds in high school. Stop and reflect on what the fucked up thing you are joking about is. You do not have the life experience or the credentials to enter this discussion." And yeah, I think so. The people making these jokes to you should absolutely disgust you, and the fact that they do not proves you are not ready to care for children in any capacity. I wonder if she replied to it. Nope, no quote tweets. So we have another teacher here. Another teacher. As someone also studying to be a teacher, I need you to never receive your teaching license ever, actually. Teachers are legally responsible for the safety of our students, and laughing at a pedophilia joke about your students, horrifying. I cannot comprehend this at all. Like, teachers, they're protective over their kids, like, especially those who are working with young kids. Like, they want them to be safe, and for a lot of people, it's offensive because, like, why are you laughing at a joke about people you claim to care about, right? It's so weird. Like, the way every professor and student in my program, along with teachers I know personally, would never laugh at something that is at the expense of student safety. So a lot of people are joking about kids being hurt, people are like, and someone says your future is done for. So even more outrage. And then apparently she reposted it too. And then they again, and she responded. She said, "Just want to let you know that at the real Scrimblow isn't threatening my kids. I know how to read a room, unlike you fuckers." Like, girl, take the L. Just take the L. You're involving like children at this point. It was a joke in poor taste. Just say it was a joke in poor taste. You don't condone it. You stop acting bitchy. Like, you're just making it worse when you reply. You're just making it worse. I'm assuming that this is all being referred to the joke of him being a pedo. Not that my students deserve harm. Just want to clear things up. For someone to claim to be so morally superior, wouldn't joking that a guy is a pedo, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that you like to do that even when it's been proven false? Like, you're just perpetuating false allegations. But then again, they're a Caitibugzz stan. It's expected. And then she said, "Yes, I made the joke about him being a pedo, not joking about kids being harmed." Both of those are bad. I don't know how to tell you this, but both of those things are bad. Now, for me, I don't really care. I don't really care. It's like the internet. The kids aren't actually getting harmed. It's a stupid joke. But in the communities that you guys are in, it's seen as things that you're not supposed to joke about. Like, you can't read a room. If you did read a room, you'd know that, hey, the community that I'm in, the community that I like to be in, doesn't condone this. So let me just not make the joke to be safe. Now, did anybody... No quote retweets. Haha, this guy that had false pedo accusation likes 12-year-olds. XD. Cunts like you are why victims not only don't come out, but aren't taken seriously. Joking about pedophilia is gross. There's no amount of justification to think joking about child sexual abuse is funny. Freak. So people were grilling her. And then, around a week later, she says, "To the dream stan who doxed me, fuck you. I almost got kicked out of my teaching program." Now, I want to make this very, very, very clear. I do not condone doxing. That's a bad thing to do. I'm sure everybody here will agree with me that this is bad. Don't do this. This is bad. I don't condone people getting kicked out of their real life jobs or their education, because at the end of the day, she's kind of just dumb, right? She's just really stupid. Should she be teaching kids? At that point, she'd have to take the licensure exam. She'd have to go through interviews. That is up to the people who will hire her. But as I pointed out earlier, she had her real name. This right here proves that this is her real name. In her pronouns, so 1, you know what her real name is. 2, you know what her time zone is, so you can narrow that location down. 3, in this deleted Instagram page, she had the hashtag of her teaching program there, along with, I think it was either the name of her school or the city. It was either the school or the city. I don't clearly remember, as this happened a while back. And I don't know if you can see it here, but this is clearly a Polish surname. So, and I want to be clear, prior to starting up this stream, I wanted to test something out. So I copied her name here, her real name here, and this one here, and I found her accounts, because at the same time, she not only posts her personal information, like her name, she made her surname public through the Instagram. The Instagram contained most, it's just in her bio. It was all in her bio, which was crazy. You do not need to link your personal bio on your stan Twitter, please. We even have what she looks like. See? We have what she looks like. Is that a Caitibugzz thing? We have here, and she looks like, well, you can understand why I said terracized. Because she's posting her face on Twitter. So let's recap here. Let's recap, guys. Let's recall what our information so far. This person makes a dumb tweet about Dream and Tommy in it, which goes viral. She then laughs at a pedo joke in her replies. People call her out for it, and they're outraged, and they think that she should have her license revoked, or she'll never receive her license. And from her pronouns page, you can find out her real name, her age, and her time zone. In the now deleted Instagram, you can find her school, the teaching program via the hashtag, and in the username, which she should just remove the Instagram one because I can still see, and I'm not gonna like zoom in on it because I don't want you guys to go and harass her. I don't want you guys to go and dox her. I'm just like, we're just talking about it. Don't do that. You have like her surname, which if you're familiar with like surnames, that's a Polish name. Like I could, like from looking at the username, I could tell, yeah, this one's Polish. This is a Polish woman. You can see that she has everything out there to the point where even if you want to get the person who doxed you in trouble, you can't do it because doxing, like for a lot of states, is like uncovering that information illegally. But when you're just showing it out there for people to use to like find, because you can like dox this person in less than 5 minutes, less than 2 minutes, I'd argue. Because if like 2 of the links that you promote that say like add me on here, look at this, if people can find you on there, you just have the poorest internet OPSEC that I've ever seen in my life. The only thing worse that I saw was there was a girl who got viral off of a JD Vance tweet, and she had her in her like pinned tweet, she had like her graduation with her PhD, and on the thing you can read in very clearly her full name, her university, where she lived. Why do people have like such sucky OPSEC nowadays? It's just like you're putting yourself in unnecessary danger. All you need to do is just make a completely separate account, make a separate Instagram account that doesn't have any of your like real life things in it. Don't mention what you do in real life. You just need to protect yourself more. Obviously, people shouldn't dox you, but you need to protect yourself. So, here's like what she said. We saw this to the Dreamstand Doxy. Fuck you, I almost got kicked out of my teaching program. And then here, because someone said, well, go on, we're waiting to. Me personally, if an 11-year-old was smarter than me in an area like this, I would end it. So she goes, well, go on, we're waiting. And then she says, this is the community who fucking doxed me and reported me to my program because they got mad about laughing at something funny. Dude, you laughed at a pedo joke about Dream molesting your children. That's not really funny, even by pedo joke standards. You know, like, if you're gonna make a pedo joke, you know, like, oingo boingo, I like little girls. That's funny. Wait. I have like an example. I have an example here. Let me pull it up. Cosmodor. Emo Cosmodor. Now this one is funny because he was proven to have done it. And it's like, this dude sings it in a really, really funny voice. And he has a whole album of it. Now that one is funny. That one is funny. You didn't laugh at a funny joke. You just laughed at Dream being a pedo towards your school kids. That's gross. Literally supported someone who essayed a girl and destroyed her entire career. We're gonna look at Ticklegate later, guys. I guarantee you. I want to get through everything else first, but we're gonna look at Ticklegate later. And that is so inaccurate. She lied. She lied. Caitibugzz lied about it. And she's back. You know, she's back. But that's a discussion for a few hours later from now. And she says, but I'm evil because I laughed at something that was clearly a joke. Now you're like dumb. I don't think you're evil. I just think that you're really, really dumb and you're really, really obese. Like, you're like a chubster. I don't know if the above 50% body fat made your brain dumb, but come on, bro. You're not that smart. I suggest brushing up on your textbooks before trying to ego people. So why am I talking about this, right? Why am I going over this in this stream about this situation that happened a few months ago? Well, because this insane, crazy, fat biatch accused me of DDoSing her, which is insane. I just laughed at you because you were trying to ego me. I said, I've never met this woman in my life yet. She asked me block. Also, how do you act this retarded at 24? Context, believes George is an assaulter. That's like just me being confused at why I was blocked, because I've never met this person. Like, I haven't like egoed them at all. But she's trying to get one up on me, and I said, you know, and I saw because I saw the tweet about her getting doxxed because it appeared on my For You page. So I told her, isn't this you? Because it's like, you really want to ego me? Really? You stupid, dumb, retarded, imbecile, who cannot tell that there is a set of standards that you need to adhere to when you are teaching school children. It's just like, to the James Center doxed me, fuck you, I almost got kicked out of my teaching program. And I said that more than a week ago. I warned you. I was like, this is like my Apollo's gift of prophecy. I could see this coming from a mile away with how people were talking about you. Like, I could already see it coming, and it happened. I just pointed out it happened. And also because, like, you can't make fun of me when worse happened to you. Essentially, it was just me being petty. And then she says, guys, I know who DDoSed me now, and I couldn't even respond to it. Like, I was in school. I was in school studying for an exam when I received this notification. So I was just so irritated. Like, what? I didn't do that. I did not do that. Why would I do that? I'm someone who's trying to grow a commentary channel here. Why would I risk my reputation among my peers to DDoS a fat 17-year-old? Like, you are funny. Like your misfortune is kind of funny to laugh at. And that's about it. Like, I don't really care, like, what you do with your life after that tweet. And that was like a month ago. I made that reply a month ago. And then only a few days ago, she replied to that. And I was like, bro, what? So I responded. Like, I took a screenshot because she blocked me and I couldn't respond. So I said, falsely accusing me of trying to get you removed from your program is wild. The worst thing I did to wolybugzz is a fat insult. And that's true. That's the worst thing I did to her. Look, buddy, you post your face. You post your face on social media. And like, I was like looking at your links because you posted it publicly. So I was looking at it and I was like, and I really laughed because she looks funny. She looks funny. She looks like the typical dream stan, you know, the typical fat, insufferable dream stan that that you always have in your high school, and they always think that they're the shit like online, but when you talk to them in real life, they're like looking at you like they're about to cry because they can't maintain eye contact. Oversharing much? Probably. But yeah, like that's the worst thing I did. The worst thing I did was call her Terra-sized. Because she said she was IRL Terra. I did not commit a cybercrime. I said, I predicted what would happen to you based on the replies and the fact that you had poor OPSEC. I'm not even American. Why would I contact your program? And I said, you can criticize me for the Alice shit where I asked that one dumb accuser of Wilbur hey dude, why didn't you post the Instagram DMs? And then I posted it on Twitter, and their like white knight best friend was like whining about it. But I'm not going to fuck around with people's jobs or their education, because I believe everybody has the right to their privacy. I don't think like what you say on the internet should, unless it's like super egregious, like unless it's really, really, really bad. Don't mess with people's jobs. Don't mess with their education. It's just the internet. Unless they're like calling for some sort of targeted harassment, or like it's like an extreme form of cyberbullying, no need to bring it up with the police. And I said, that tweet was made to tell you to private your shit so it doesn't happen. If I wanted to dox and ruin your life, I wouldn't have warned you about it. And I was like, can't even laugh at my Apollo gift of prophecy moment without being called a doxer, for fuck's sake. And then I provided additional context because for like my followers. And then I pointed out also, if the report came in via call, it would show the number. Like, unless I don't think someone is as tech savvy enough to make a burner phone. Maybe if they're like at a Google Voice, but Google Voice isn't even available here. And like, why would I spend money to buy a burner phone for an American? That costs money. There's an expense for buying the burner phone, buying the burner SIM, making the international call if it was a call, and if it was an email, well, burner emails are easy, but why would I do that? I'm too busy going over drama and being in college. I do not have the time nor the energy to really do that. No, nor do I have an interest. Like, this person is just like, you got your 15 seconds of fame. Why would I do that? So I said, TLDR, I didn't do it. All I did was make fun of a low IQ white chick and laugh when my prediction actually happened. So this person responded. And you can see from my... I don't know if you can see it, like... Oh, you can't see it on my... Because chat's blocking it. Oh. And then she says, dog, what the fuck? Literally, why are you obsessed with me? And I'm like, oh my god, she's so dumb. She's dumb. She's dumber than a sack of bricks. She is a brainlet. She's a brainlet. You falsely accused me. You went in my notifications. Luckily, my boy Ultranosk decided to defend me, and he says, you're gay or retarded? I haven't decided which yet. And like, this person, like, yeah, like, the worst thing I did was call her fat. I'm pointing that out because even if it is mean, that's not a crime. You know that DDoSing is a crime in the Philippines. I could get prosecuted for that. Why would I risk internet reputation as a commentary channel, as a growing commentary channel, mind you? Like, and also legal ramifications from my country's law, because the Philippines does not play around with data privacy. We have like a data privacy act for a reason. We have like a cybercrime act for a reason. A lot of lawyers note that doxing is a no-no. You cannot dox people. That's bad. That's a crime. You can either be fined like whatever, something like Doxing penalty in the Philippines. Like, let's see what the actual. See, Data Privacy Act, Cybercrime Prevention Act. That's it, written into the law. So, it can lead to fines ranging from 500,000 to 2 million pesos. Do you know, for my Americans, for all the Americans in chat, that starts from 8,700 pesos to it ranged from 8,700 to 34,000. If we round up, that's 9,000 to $35,000 in fines. And also, it can risk imprisonment of up to 3 years. Why would I ruin my life just to be petty, just to like ruin this person's life? No, like, aside from my own principles aside, that's like the dumbest thing you could do. I don't want to be imprisoned. I like to have a life. I like to be able to do what I want to do in my personal life. I'm not going to risk my personal life over some dumb Twitter beef. So I found a way to quote retweet. You just copy the tweet and you paste it. So I said, quote retweets me and accuses that I tried to get her fired from her teaching job. 1 month after my reply, blocks me so I can't even respond. I make a threat to defend myself. Why are you so obsessed with me? This is her. She is dumb. I don't know if it's like the body fat percentage taking more space than the brain matter, but she is le dom. And I said, like, dude, you directly accused me of a crime I didn't do. What did you think was going to happen? And I pointed out that this appeared in my notifications. Of course I'm going to see it. You made a post accusing me. Like, I can find it here. Like, see? It appears here. It literally appears in my notifications. Like, this person's dumb. Like, if we're going to make an argument that she shouldn't be in a teaching position, it's just because she can't use her brain. Like, I think her students are like smarter than her. So you should make the case that she should be the one being taught by the students. And you know, on my straw page, mail can be sent here, and I saw something very interesting. I might have been the one that told on that girl to her school. Dude, I don't like her, but I disavow that. And I'm gonna show. I got wait, I have like, let me screenshot something from my gacha club. So yeah, that's it. Genuinely, I hope that the wolybugzz person just learns from it and just learns to stop sharing her like information so willy-nilly online, because that's going to only harm her in the end. At the same time, I wish she would just be a bit more smarter. Like you can't be that insufferable, right? You can't be like so insufferable online, because like you don't have the qualifications, you don't have like the credibility to be that insufferable. Like people will just be pretty annoyed by you, you know? And you're just attracting negative attention for yourself and for like like a smaller account, and someone who's already been doxxed. That's not good. Okay? When you navigate the internet, be smarter, be more considerate of your like privacy and don't go around angering people unless you know that you can handle it. Unless you know that you can protect your private life, don't engage.